scrapped. There's a cost. Unfortunately, there was an issue with last bit of recording. Well, the first take of recording this. So, well, let's see what we can do. I'm Admiral Pegasus, and this is Stella Part 2. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, I've kept it up on the screen because there's an important thing you need to see off here. In fact, there's a couple of different important things. Firstly, titanium and dilithium. Take notice of those figures because they will become apparent a bit later on. Also, the Stella hull scan. Yes, I built another one. I used it, but let's crack on. But we'll show you about that, and then obviously the stellar particles. Now, I already have spent a load because, like I said, this is the second take of trying to do this video. The first take, the screen was like that, so he's like, "Hey, what?" So not this time. Hopefully, it's a proper size. So, but I will spend some more. Yes, I will. Now, let's go for the hull scan. Okay, so the hull scan. Here it is. As you can see, it's now the top one. That's because of the hull scan from the scrapping, which means I now can build a fresh new Stella. It's going to give me 100 blueprints. This is obviously pre-recorded VT because obviously it happened literally the morning after the live stream. So here we go. 100 blueprints. Boom! New Stella on its way. Yes. Now, I did do a change of videos. I'm just going to quickly show you something. We take those 100 blueprints and we bring them here. Well, actually, they're all sat here waiting for us. There she is, new Stella. Now, remember those titanium and dilithium? Take a quick look across there. Dilithium's the same. So you're getting the dilithium back for the cost of building it, but you're only getting half the titanium. So now it's not going to take too long to build. My build time is actually affected by research. So mine's down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flick to a different video. So here we go. Second video. And it's the launch of the Stella. So I've completed the launching a brand new Stella, and I'm going to get it up. And what I'm going to do as well with this is let's just do a quick edit here to here. So as you can see, I've selected the baby Stella now. Now we're going to do some upgrades, and I'm going to stress one thing: Stella efficiency research. 13 for that one, 27, 13, 53. 53, 105. Now, I've mentioned those figures pure and simple because without stellar efficiency research, they would be doubled. That 105 would be 210. So just think about what it's doing, that research. If you've got the opportunity to go for it, I would go for it. And I will cut in and show you the research. Now, this will go up and up, and tier 5 is where we're going to see the rares come in, and the rares come in primarily on the weapons. So it's so hang on, let me think. But I think I actually did one once where I literally took it from tier 1 level 1 to tier 9 level 1. I literally did all that. I can't remember what alliance I was in with and where all that information is stored, but I did do it. Now, here we go. Here comes the rares. The first one's on the black armor. It's the only time that it's needed on the black armor that I'm aware of, but then it's definitely needed on the weapons. But again, that rare research, that rare uranium is affected by the stellar efficiency research. It's knocked it down massively. STSC, and I'm going to mention this, is a hive of raw costs. Raw costs. So as you see, I can't go any further now with the Stella. So, with that in mind, let's go into the game. Okay, so here we are in the game, and we're straight in with a research tree. But I didn't want this first. No. But there is a hive of stuff in here which will affect your Stella directly, and we will cover them in just a moment. But I want to mention the stellar particles and where's the best place to spend them. Well, ideally you don't want to be taken... Oh, hello, I don't want the inventory. You don't want to be taking them to the faction store. Now, as you see, in take 1, I actually showed this. Yes, I did. And I tell you what, right? It's going to delay my thingy, but that doesn't matter. Last time I did this, I got 22 uncommons. Woo! And that's just from one chest. How I got 22, I don't know, because there isn't a 22 on there. But the one thing that comes out of this as well is the Stella bonus. That is pretty handy. But I would not recommend spending your particles here. For the plain and simple, with the exception of the Stella bonus, it is all RNG based. It's a waste of time. Because look, I'm going to spend 65 here. I am going to be stupid. On take 2, I did it in take 1, so I'll do it in take 2. I'm going to spend 65. What am I going to get? 29. Woo! Just what I didn't need. 29. G3. But the one thing is, I'm a G4 player. Now, I need G4. Now, yes, this is going to be awesome. It's going to go towards any research that still needs G3 materials. But, no chance for G4? You know. But, what can you say? Now, the Stella bonus, what you're going to do is you're going to take this to notoriety, and I'm actually going to use Survey for take 2. I use Explore for take 1, because obviously the jellyfish. But take 2, I need some of these rare survey parts. So, as you can see, it is all RNG based again. But luckily, these actually level up quite nicely. Similar. Again, if you do get these Stella bonuses, I would recommend using them. But I would not recommend spending the Stella particles on those materials unless you've completed all the research. Because you are going to need loads of research. So now we're going to do this. 102 uncommon survey parts. Okay, not bad. But it's still not going to get my Meridian up to... It's not going to finish off tier 9. But, never mind. If it means it's got to sit there till the raid's open, then fair dues. But as you can see, 7-day timers as well. Yeah. So, like I said, don't go there. You spend those particles, you go here into the Outlaw tree. And all the Stella stuff will start here from Stella Research. Anarchist Weapon, Stella Hull and Weaponry. All these will affect that M number. I went from 88 to 92 when I did take 1. I'm probably put a couple more in. But looking at this one, bonus to your base health. Yes, your base health. Please, when you read the researches and the refits, read the description, because if it says base, it's not going to take what you actually are. So if my hull health was 10,000, but yet my base level was only 8,000, that 2,000 difference would not be counted in this research. That 43,000 bonus on top would go on top of the 8,000, which is my base level. 10,000 is with my research. Well, other research, not Stella research, other research. So 8,000, 10,000 is base, 10,000 with research. That 10,000 disappears. So that 2,000 is discounted. It's 8,000. That 43,000 is going to be added on top of. Yeah, okay. Bad example, really, because obviously that 43,000 will still be there on top of the 10,000. But you get what I mean. Stella Weaponry, again, base. And this is damage. So if my Stella was... base level was, say, 36,000 damage, but in an actual fight, my Stella could do some damage around 50,000. 14,000, forget it. It's going to do 36,000 as my base, and then it's going to add that 36 on top of it. And then that other 14,000, which was the other research, will be added on top of that. In fact, to be honest, that research will probably actually go a little bit higher, because I've added 36 to my base. And your research is usually on top of your base. It takes your base and does a percentage of it. So that 14,000 could easily be 16,000 with the research after adding this on. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't understand the maths of the game, but I understand base and I understand adding the research on top. And when your research is a percentage or added on top, then added on top like this is a simple stack. When it's a percentage, it'll take a certain amount and put it on top. So, yeah, I think I might have to sit down, write it out, and we'll do a video explaining it. Probably not a bad idea. If you think that's a good idea, please drop it in the comment section down below. Also, if you find this video interesting, like and subscribe. I have reached 250 subscribers. Well, I'm actually just over now. Thank you very much to everybody who has subscribed. Knowing that people actually want to know when I'm releasing content is what's the word? Humbling. That people are actually finding my videos interesting, informative, and probably even entertaining. I don't know. But I mean, some of the view rates lately are actually a lot higher than what I'm used to seeing, which is also brilliant as well. People are watching my videos, whether it's for 10 seconds or it's for the full God knows how long the video is actually going to be. But anyway, so moving on. Now, as you can see, I've got rogue hulls highlighted. This is a base level to all my hulls. Again, doesn't need stellar particles. So this is not going to, well, it will affect my stellar, but it will not affect that M rate. So is there any worth me doing this? Yes, because it says all ship. So that's going to boost my Enterprise, my Jellyfish, my Augur, my Kamari, my Sarcophagus, you know, my Meridian. It's going to boost all them, but, and yes, it does boost the stellar, but it's not stellar particles, so it will not affect that M rate. Downside to that. But it's understandable. Anything that requires the stellar particles, including this one, yes, including this one, will affect that M rate. Now, I wouldn't really recommend that this is an ideal one to go for. If you're low level, obviously, you want to get it boosted up so you can get to the Armadas quickly, by all means, yes, get it done. Me, I can go from Habitian to Midge in just under 4 minutes with a Stella. So I don't really need to focus on boosting this one up any further. So I mean, it's going to cost me 42,000, so it's going to leave me 100k left. But then it's my stupid fault for doing those materials. But it was necessary to show you. So Stellar Research War Drive is a good one. Bonus to shield health, yes, another good one. Again, it's base though. Please remember, if your shields have a health of 100,000, my research currently adds 87,500 on top. That's if that 100,000 was base. But if my shields like say 150,000, it'll take that 50,000 and push it to one side. So, but it depends on how much that 50,000 is actually percentage based. But like I said, you get the idea. So, what else we got? We've got, now, this one is another one. This is one that I upgraded it by 2 levels, and the one further down, which I'm going to show you next. But again, base increase to your energy weapons. Again, base level, research, get rid of that. That's the one you want. You want your base, and then you add this on top. Then you bring that one back and put it on top. So it is a good increase, not too bad. It'll pack a punch. Not that one, because that's your base defenses. Again, base defenses, I'd really work on that one for incursions. Kinetic guerrilla warfare, again, base level. So I'm not going to stress it anymore, because that's all I'm doing is I'm stressing base level. But again, it says base, that's where it starts. But it is good. This was the other one that I did. I did 2 levels of it. Took me from 88 to 92, both these researches. Ship components of research efficiency, brilliant, exactly. Again, it's a base. So if your ship needs 100 uncommon, it's only going to take 8. It's only going to give you 8% off it. So it's only going to take 8 out of that 100, taking your 100 down to 92. Any further research will be gone underneath that as well. So it stacks, but just in the opposite direction to take it down. Obviously, the higher level efficiency you have, the more down the cost is going to be. So think, efficiency up, cost down. That's the best way. I'll tell you what, let's do it the right way. Efficiency up, cost down. That's the best way. But again, this will also go towards your M score. It is against materials, which is basically for every other ship in the fleet. Not your Stella, because your Stella doesn't need materials. It needs uranium, but this is not affecting uranium. I've not seen it affecting uranium. If you can prove me wrong on that one, please do. Drop it in the comment section down below. Post me pictures on, send me screenshots on my Discord. Discord is in the description of the video and also my YouTube account. Highway robbery, again, another one. Base loot, increases it, gets it higher. Mine stands at 300%. Added on top of, then you take my Stellas on top of it, on top, again, stack it above base. But you need to add this. So I'll take my base of, say, 300. Take my base of 1,000, and it will increase that base by 300%. So that's up to 3,000. So 1,000, 300%, 3,000. Boom. And then obviously the Stella goes on top of it as well. And then you got your Stella level. Oh, sorry, that would be your Stella level. And then on top, yeah. So there you go. But, yeah. So they are two good ones. Stella targeting, another good one. Critical chance, boosting that up. But it's not a base level. It's not a base level, which is a bonus. That's absolutely fine. So let's bash this one in. Boom. So we're going to increase the chances of me getting a critical hit by 3%. Woohoo! So 3% on top of what I've already got. More chance of me getting a critical. So let's speed it up quickly. So spend 300 latinum there. When it catches up, and we'll do 3 hours there. So there we go. So that's that done. Oh, let's go send it up another 2%. Yes, another 2%. Woohoo! So, and yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, it's wasting a latinum, I know, but that's if it'll actually click. But because I want to show you, I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to stop it there a minute because I need to also show you this one. Merciless Outlaw, critical damage boost. I currently stand at 15% on top of what I can do, but it's not base. So which means if your research is boosting it, it's going to stack with the additional research. It's not base, it's stacking on top of the other research. Yeah, again, let's bang it out. So 1 day, and then we're going to take an 8 hour, a 3 hour, 2 15 minutes, and a 5 minute. There we go. That's a little bit more efficient. And there you go. That's brought that up. So that's going to give me what, 35k. So I'm going to have a chance to do a couple more. So let's get them through, shall we? Because again, it's going to boost me M number up, and let's just rush it through, and then get rid of that and go up here. 2 days for that one, so let's get that one done. 2.5 days, boom, and there we go. 7% added bonus. So the next one will be 8%, but again that needs another level. So there we go. Right, Armadas doesn't need particles, so this is not going towards your M score, but because it says all Armada targets, so this is a bonus for all your ships. So just bear that in mind. If it says against Eclipse hostiles for the Stella, if it says Stella against Eclipse hostiles and it needs those Stella particles, that's going to go towards your M score. So what's my M score currently going to be standing at? Well, if I'm right, it should be 96. Get my fat head out of the way. Upgrade. I'm still in the way. Oh no, I'm up to 97 now. Woohoo! Up to 97. Can I get that any higher? Maybe. I'll have to have a look when I've done the editing. But anyway, that is Stella Part 2. That's the Stella Particles after scrapping. So, again, if you like the video, please smash the like button. Also, don't forget to click subscribe. I am now, next target is 500, where the community page on YouTube will activate, which means I can then start posting little bits about what videos I've got coming up, and then literally, yeah, just give you general ideas of what I've got coming up and any information pertaining to things going on. So, that has been the Stella. It took one live stream, it took a second video, 2 takes on a second video. Well, that's the film industry for you. Okay, it's not the film. never mind. But anyway, you know who I am. I'm Admiral Pegasus. This has been the Stella. This has been Star Trek Fleet Command. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning at 09:30 UK time. That is 4:30 Eastern Standard Time and 1:30 Pacific Time, where we're going to release the patch notes for the next arc, which we now can say, because RevJu said it in his live stream last night. Yes, we all knew it. We knew it was coming. It was a given. Couldn't actually say yes, but now I'm going to say it. Yes, it's Deep Space Nine. What's coming up? I don't know. Changes to officer sourcing. I know that much because DJ said that in the last video he did with Rev and Eco. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have gone too far, but apparently in that video there was 4 hints in total. So what were the other 3? If you know, please drop them in the comment section down below, because I'm really interested to know. I really want to know what's coming, but I'm really excited for tomorrow morning. Can't wait. Get the kids to school, straight home, set up, going live. 9:30 UK time. Obviously, if it is the time that you are normally in bed, please obviously think about getting your sleep. You can always catch up the live stream later on. Speaking of live stream as well, part 1, the live stream for this one is not going to get edited because, well, for some reason it's not saved to my phone. It's saved to YouTube, but I can't pull it off YouTube without deleting it. And I'm not going to delete it, so that's going to stay in its raw form. This is going to get edited though, because there's a few things I need to take out of it. Anyway, again, I've been Admiral Pegasus. This has been the Stella. Tomorrow morning, patch notes, Deep Space Nine. Stay safe, live long and prosper. Goodbye.